All right, my friends, I hope you're ready because it's time. It's time. It's Scooby time. Let's watch as Zebra tackles Scooby-Doo Night of 100 Frights. Come on in, friendos.
All I remember about it was there was one hilarious part with Shaggy or something. You could do some skip with Shaggy or something.
Oh,
like
we totally skipped that now.
Oh, okay. The run has changed since then.
The theme of this run is not saving Shaggy, leaving him to die every time.
Oh no!
It will culminate too.
I want to retweet Scooby-Doo represents the monster.
Alright. It's time. Are we supposed to get pulled in?
I guess so, yeah.
We're live.
We're live?
You're live.
We're still in the waiting room.
You're live.
Alright.
Yo.
Yo! Hey, what's up, guys? I'm Zebra, and this is Scooby-Doo, Night of 100 Frights. I'm gonna be doing any % all monster tokens, which are just like, I don't know, the bestiary for the game. And I'm joined by my two co-commentators.
I'm King Kianzon. How's it going, everyone?
I'm Snack Attack 8. Hello.
Alright, so time's gonna start when I hit new game, and there's just gonna be a cutscene we're gonna watch. Alright, so 3, 2, 1, go.
You smell that salty sea air, Scoob? You know what that means, buddy. Yeah. Seafood! Fried clams! Runa fish! Cracked crabs! Runa salad! Jumbo shrimp! Runa sushi!
All right, you two. Don't forget the real reason we're here.
Lobster bisque!
No, silly. We're here to solve a mystery.
Aw.
My friend Holly says there's strange goings-on up here at her family home, Mystic Manor.
Who?
And she could really use our help. Look, there she is now.
Hey, Holly.
Hey, Ollie.
Hey, Holly. Hey, Daphne. I'm so glad you could make it. And you must be Freddy, Velma, Shaggy, and Scooby-Doo.
I didn't know if we were
Wow,
like...
the whole gang. I learned so much about
I
Say
didn't know
whatever
if we were
you
like
want.
respecting like...
No, we're respecting it. It's Scooby.
Right, for sure.
I didn't want to speak over Scooby in the game. What if we just never came back
The
in?
famous inventor, Professor He was just about to unveil some new top-secret invention when he disappeared.
Right, I forgot that this is like they're visiting Daphne's cousin.
Daphne's
Face.
palette swap cousin.
Don't tell me. Because it's haunted?
It's just her with black hair.
Shaggy, how'd you know?
Because it's always haunted.
Don't you know it's Shaggy?
Why does Fred look like that?
Fred's so funny.
You said it, Daphne. We're not afraid. Right, gang?
Wrong. Yeah. Like me and Scoob have seen this show before. You guys can go poking around scaring
Can't
up
even hear the
some
cutscene, so I'm just gonna have to make my own headcanon for what's happening.
Oh, true. My bad.
No, it's fine.
Yeah, you guys.
Is the way to be.
Zebra, what's a summary of what's happening in the lore of Scooby-Doo?
So-
Hey, you scaredy cat.
So Shaggy and Scooby are terrified of this haunted house, so they're gonna stay behind. Just hang out here at the mystery machine.
I could really go for a
Sure, that'll go well for them.
Sounds like
They're big hungry.
already it sounds like the plot to this game is taking the characters in a lot of new, interesting directions.
Yes.
Hey there, Scoob! Wait up! Leave some for me! Something smells fishy here. Not fishy, pal. Scooby Snacky.
So right off the bat, I have a very important question.
Yeah.
These where's like good old Yosuke and Yukiko and she ain't on them.
How come they're not going into the TV world?
Yeah.
They were busy.
Okay.
Yeah, this was during the zombie apocalypse.
Oh crap!
The one that happened between Persona 4 and Persona 4 Arena.
That one, yeah, the very same.
Yeah.
Fascinating.
I just kind of figured they couldn't get the rights.
Oh, okay.
So, it's like the Avengers game that came out, these are sort of the surrogate characters.
Right.
So, when I was learning this game, which was like 2-3 weeks ago, one of the runners playing it described this game as a 3D Metroidvania, which blew my mind because it's true.
Oh my god.
It's very much like an exploration game, like that is stuff opens up when you get like power-ups basically, and you can go from place to place. So
That's fascinating.
I was shook. But just like a speed run for like a Metroidvania, what we're gonna do is kind of just like get certain power-ups before we're supposed to, go from different area to different area, totally out of order. But for this beginning part, we're gonna get ourselves a double jump, which is pretty much what you're supposed to do.
I know, that's always.
We need
So
the movement options.
Yeah.
The sooner you get the double jump, the better, I find, usually.
Oh,
Always.
yeah.
Retroid Red.
Retroid Red. Ryan Spark
Who knows? It might be in here.
Oh my god.
The Scooby Shine Spark.
If I see Scoobert Doobert Shine Spark, I'm going to lose my mind.
If you scoop,
buckle
if you
up.
scoop Spark, I'm out of here. I'm leaving. I'm off the commentary.
So Don Knotts is in this game. Any Don Knotts fans in chat?
I'm a huge Don Knotts fan. I don't know.
I
Who's
enjoyed
even
myself
in
some
here?
Three's Company.
Who's
Yeah.
even in here?
A little Three's Company going on, yeah.
Is he gonna is he gonna walk in on John Ritter in some wacky situation?
He could.
Actually, I think by the time this game came out, John Ritter had already passed away.
Oh yeah, there he is.
Oh yeah, he's everywhere. He's the spooky groundskeeper.
I'm sure he is not in any way related to the monster that will be appearing in the hunt. Well, are there really 100 frights, or how big is the bestiary?
There's like 26 frights.
Oh my god! I mean, that's still a lot of frights for one game.
I mean, if you count the rats and the crabs and the flying fish, maybe 29.
Usually, an episode of Scooby-Doo, there's one fright. So
There,
like,
yeah.
26 frights is a lot for them to handle.
There are some iconic guys in this game. So here's our first appearance of Shaggy. He's okay. He fell down the hole, and for some reason now he's riding a pelican. I don't know how he got here,
Let's go, Shaggy.
but we're gonna ignore him. Because that's the theme of this run.
Alright.
Leaving Shaggy. And we're just gonna jump onto this. Normally you need to like swing off of Shaggy's long, langly legs.
He is the swingingest gymnast at school.
Oh, finicky. There we go. Back there we got the shovel power-up. And the power-ups in this game are like the professor's inventions. And this man's trying to claim that he invented the shovel. So,
Oh.
if you ask me, he's a hack.
Very
I don't think he's
bold.
legit.
Feels like that's kind of a classic tool.
Yeah, I don't think you can... Can you just do that? Like, who has the patent to the shovel?
Shovel, I feel like that's been around like at least like 100 years.
At least! Probably like...
Yeah.
Maybe since antiquity, but like
I feel like that's a
maybe a
Silver
little
Age
more.
tool. So, this mechanic here, there's like this tar on the ground, and Scooby can't jump when he's in it. And normally you need the power from the Black Knight to traverse this.
That was loaded.
So, I mean, we're not going to be skipping any bosses in general, but we're not going to be fighting them at the intended time, no matter what, even though the incentive was met. We'll fight them all, though, for sure. It's just going to be completely out of order. We're never actually going to need his power-up. We're just going to fight him for fun.
I gotta throw a big shout out to my guy, waltzing back and forth on the dock over there. The diver MacGyver.
The diver MacGyver, yeah.
Absolutely love him.
He's
Classic
iconic.
guy.
There's
My
so many
favorite guy from
classic
Scooby-Doo.
guys.
I specifically remember that episode because it was like a part where like Shaggy was in the scuba suit underwater and he had like blonde hair for one like shot.
That's weird.
I was like, wow.
Just colored the frame wrong or something.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna announce a donation really quick, but before I do, I would just like to say, the earliest shovel in human history was found 3000 BC.
Oh, okay.
There we go.
Oh. So like
Little more than
pretty close,
100.
like
Come on,
give or take
Professor.
100 years.
Give or take.
Our most recent donation comes from K-Man, and they donated $25. No message though. But
you can.
still appreciate
like
the donation.
I'm positive that had a message attached, so Cameron, if you want to let us know what that is.
So we're traversing the hedge maze here.
Ooh.
We haven't like done any sequence breaking yet, but the huge one's coming up. That's where the run gets going.
Hedge maze, obviously a classic place for like a ghoul or fright to like pop out and tap you on the back of the shoulder
It's
or
just
something.
so haunted.
Oh, and speaking of, what is that guy? The Wolf Man?
That was the Wolf Man, or the Man Wolf, depending
Okay.
on your school.
Yo,
style.
man wolf. Did we get Dragon Ball in here?
Here's Don again. What's up, guy?
Yo.
Let's go, Don.
I'm just taking these for fun. I don't need this at all.
Hedge Maze also a great place to fight some chainsaw men.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We got the Nubu plants from TAC. They made it.
Yo, shout outs to Tack.
Everybody say your favorite thing about TAC.
My favorite thing about Tack is probably his sense of duty.
I like his drive.
Yeah.
His I like his noble spirit.
Yeah.
Oh, that is a really good thing about him.
Oh wow, that was easy. Okay. Yeah, that was our first big skip. I didn't even do
Alright.
anything. It just happened. Cool.
Wow.
Alright.
All right.
I love that.
Yeah, we just had to swoosh around some witch's brew and then clip through a gate.
Watch me swoosh.
And oh, swoosh is literally from this, so
Yo.
the perfect time to be swoosing around.
So,
Watch me swoosh right in.
what is the function of the Scooby-Doo slipper ability? What
It is.
what is he
it's a
doing with that?
It's a sneak.
Oh, okay.
Not at all required. Not at all needed. I just have it for some like auto scrollers and stuff later to goof around.
Okay, that's fun for us.
And here's the first major like hard trick in the game. They call this tangram jump.
Oh,
Yeah.
they
It's
call it
crazy.
that?
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, the whole
The whole
the
scoop.
whole scene calls it that.
The scene.
What a coincidence.
Go look it up. Yeah, this might take a moment. This is like the first hard thing I learned. This is like obsolete now.
I'm gonna chime back in for a second. This
Yeah.
was K-Man's message. Poll for the chat. Which Shaggy do we prefer? The lanky lad in this game or the absolute Chad from the Wind Waker randomizer? Correct answers only, please.
All right.
Well, I would argue that Shaggy was not technically in the Wind Waker randomizer. That was Sans Shag or Shag Sans, but not necessarily Shaggy.
That's fair.
So what we're trying to do here is, this is like the longest screen in the game.
Oh,
And
okay.
normally we'd have to traverse it backwards. But there is a really cool skip we can do here. I think this is maybe like one of the coolest tricks in the game. We just do like a void warp and skip the whole thing and go back to the beginning. Because technically this is the exit, so the void warp just sticks you back at the start.
Interesting.
Yeah, we skip a whole crazy, like, literally like a 3-minute section.
Oh, we love that.
Yo, iconic. It's your
Just hop
textbook
over
tangram skip.
Yeah, tangram, done. Free.
Nice. Easy.
Can you imagine if Scooby utilized this sort of ability in the actual show? If he just broke out of reality and just like started jumping around the fabric of the world, he'd be unstoppable.
I'd be into it.
I'm gonna plug something real quick. You guys should check out this thing called Scoob and Shag. A great series, a great webcomic.
I've definitely been privy to Scoob and Shag for like a really long time. I never actually checked it out though.
It's really good. You should definitely read at least the first like 100.
I feel like it's one of those things like One Piece. Like sometimes if you're not into it yet, you're just kind of waiting for it to be over before you catch up.
It's nuts. It's really good. Give it a chance beyond like 50 chapters for sure. If you're not hooked by then.
I know the basic premise, and it sounds delightful.
Oh, it's great.
What's everyone's favorite like iteration of Scooby-Doo?
Ooh, I like the classic.
Yeah.
I think I like the good old Hanna-Barbera, like stock Scooby kind of.
Stock Scoob.
I was like full transparency. I'm not even that big of a Scooby-Doo fan, but I've seen a lot of it.
It just sort of was that one of those shows to watch when you were like sick home from school or something like that.
I mean, I watched a lot of it as a kid, to be sure. But speaking of shows that you watch a lot as a kid, or when you're sick and home from school, pup named Scooby-Doo, probably like I really like that one.
I watched that.
Iconic iteration for sure.
There's just something very funny and self-aware about it that I appreciated. I also like those. Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say, especially when it comes to Zebra, I feel like everyone just recognizes that he has some sort of affinity or deep connection with Scooby-Doo and the characters. So I'd be interested to hear what your Scooby-Doo history is. Also,
I don't even like have a huge Scooby-Doo history. That's the crazy part. It just happened.
I just feel like you like you represent yourself as like loving Scooby-Doo.
For sure. I don't even really know where it came from. I did used to watch it a lot. This was my first GameCube game, so I played this a lot. I do have a pretty funny Scooby-Doo story. When I was little, my grandmother used to hate like every cartoon on TV. She'd walk by and be like, "That's so stupid." I'd be like, "Okay." She hated Johnny Bravo, literally like the devil. Like,
I feel like Johnny Bravo is sort of a harder sell for a grandma, though.
For sure. But whenever she'd walk by Scooby-Doo, she'd chuckle. And she'd see Shaggy say something. I'm not even kidding. She'd go, "He's so funny."
Oh my god. I love that for her.
What does she think about like the time Johnny Bravo met the Scooby-Doo gang?
I don't know if she saw that. I wonder.
That was like her true neutral. Like she couldn't stand Johnny Bravo, but she loved Scoob and the gang. So I just want to point out that I loved that like Scarecrow's spook, like Acropolis that we just went over. That was a cool area.
Oh yeah, the little like mountain. Yeah, we're gonna be moving real fast now.
Did I see you drinking out of a Wendy's cup just minutes ago?
Oh yeah, I started the movement.
The Wendy's cup is that Zebra stream meme, in a way.
Listen, Wendy's, if you're listening, give us a shout. Give us a little sponsor.
Wendy's, please.
Wendy's, hit us up.
Wendy's, if you can get us in contact with Kelly Slater, that would really be like the key. That would be the ultimate.
It's the 1-2 punch.
Give you all the advertisement you would ever want. Just maybe like slide the runners a few coupons for some free Baconators.
Yeah.
Hey, I have a question for chat. feel free to, put it in a donation message or whatever you want. What's everybody's favorite Scooby-Doo monster?
Well, that's interesting.
I got a couple.
Okay.
I like the diver.
Okay.
I was gonna say, I don't know if I can really say the diver, considering I didn't know what his name was.
Diver
I just
MacGyver.
call him the Diver MacGyver. I like that guy, the Tar Man or whatever.
I was gonna say he's also one of my favorites. I like Redbeard a lot.
Oh yeah.
I like Miner 49er.
Classic guy.
That's sort of where the inspiration for the Diver MacGyver came from. Is that there's a guy called the Miner 49er. I feel like the Creeper is just kind of
The Creeper
Oh
is
yeah,
great.
he's the classic.
Shoots. Okay.
There's like a. Is there one called like Space Spook or something?
Oh,
Where it's
the Space Kook.
Yeah, the space.
That guy, Space Kook is raw.
He's pretty great.
He's got like a
sick.
skull helmet or
Yeah,
whatever.
he's like a spaceman and like a skull. Like he's got like a electrified skull under there.
He's nuts. My dad used to do his laugh really well.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, we might
yeah,
see some of those guys.
I like the carnivore robot a lot.
Yeah, he's great. What's his name again? Like Johnny or something?
Charlie.
Charlie.
I don't know if I remember that one.
He's in the opening. He's in
Well,
the
didn't
OP.
they change? Don't they change some of them in the OP sometimes though?
Yeah.
I think that was the creepiest that Scooby-Doo ever got, because in the OP they do these very kind of like detailed like versions, right? Like don't they like kind of like shadow them or something?
Kinda, yeah, I know what you mean.
And they like cut them in.
Yeah. So
Those
I
might have
just-
been in the actual show too, but I don't know.
There might have been shots. I just missed a little bit of a skip, but that's okay. This room is kind of on a cycle, so it would have been nice to get that. But we can just, do it the intended way.
I also like the titular monster from Scooby-Doo presents the monster.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's the monster.
The monster.
I like Scooby-Doo Cyber Chase.
I respectfully disagree.
It's gonna be a hard decline on that one.
Yeah, no, that's why I said it so boldly with my
Hard
chest.
disagree. Scooby-Doo on Zombie Island, I remember seeing
Oh,
with
Zombie
my
Island's
friend
raw.
in the movie theater actually, and thinking it was pretty cool.
And
I
then,
remember-
Witch's Blue.
I was gonna say, yeah, like I was talking about favorite Scooby-Doo iterations. I don't like most of the Scooby-Doo movies, but I like those first couple, like Zombie Island and Witch's Ghost.
I like the Hex Girls.
I like
Yeah,
Hex Girls.
I also have thoughts about the Hex Girls.
We
I have
we
opinions
all
on
three
that.
unabashed fans of the Hex Girls.
To no one's surprise, I like them.
Turn as a type.
Oh god, I had 666 Scooby snacks.
Oh my god, haunted.
Remember? I think even as a kid, I think I remember seeing the twist in Witch's Ghost coming though.
What, that they were real?
Well, that that
yeah,
guy. I don't want to get too into it in case anyone wants to watch it.
Scooby-Doo and just go.
Yeah.
Don't want to spoil Scooby-Doo.
Yeah, as a kid, I'm like, wait a minute, guys, don't, no.
I swear the little animals in this game are 10 times worse than any monster or ghoulie. Okay.
The ghoulies don't seem very they don't seem to impede you really much. You just kind of jump over them.
Yeah, no, they don't have any agency. It's a commentary kind of.
They sort of just wander aimlessly.
Yeah.
I also I didn't, because after that was the alien one, and I didn't care that much for that one.
I didn't like that one either.
I feel like I could I remember a lot about it, but
I remember that Shaggy had that one song that he sings about her being groovy, and he
Yeah.
imagines them having like kids, and Scooby and that dog having kids.
yeah.
I'm like, wow, Shaggy, you had it all planned out.
It is Norville's. That is right, Scooter. But then after that was like Cyber Chase, and then kind of the What's New Scooby-Doo era started after that. And...
Yeah, I wasn't a big What's New fan.
Yeah.
But the theme
that's-
the theme song goes.
More of
Yeah,
a
for
zoomer,
sure.
more of a zoomer thing. I feel like the zoomers will fondly remember What's New Scooby-Doo.
Yeah, definitely.
That so Simple Plan fully backed that show.
They went all in on it.
I think the band was in an episode, and then
Really?
they also that it didn't. And then they like do the theme song.
I think so.
Yeah.
My favorite element, my favorite thing about What's New Scooby-Doo is the Jablinski Games Jack Black video where he just, for, really for no conceivable reason, uses it as the outro for one video where he and his son go to an arcade.
It's really funny. You can also, in that video, see Jack Black just aggressively singing Megalovania.
Sure is
Crazy
a treasure.
video.
It's a treasure of a video. One of the most chaotic things I've ever seen.
Came in, I believe you're thinking of South Park. There was a South Park parody where they meet corn.
I would just like to confirm for you guys that in addition to doing the theme song, Simple Plan did indeed appear in an episode of What's New Scooby-Doo.
All right.
This screen's really loud, so I didn't hear any of that. But did I need to hear it, or?
No, he's just confirming the Simple Plan stuff.
Oh, okay. These boxes are very loud. I hope it's fine on stream. It's like, gong, gong. We're not supposed to be able to jump on top of those, but
Oh, okay.
we were, because we're gamers.
All right.
Yeah, most of the tricks in this run are either just like clips or really precise jumping on like invisible geometry that they left in. Here we're gonna walk on water.
Yo.
Classic element of Scooby-Doo's repertoire.
Yeah. And it looked like I'm doing good on Scooby snacks, which is good. You do have to have like, you know, a certain amount. But thankfully in this route it's not super strict, as long as I'm not like really foolish. Like, I guess that was kind of close. But hey, we'll be fine. That's like the most worrisome gate, kind of. Here's the Don again.
Yo.
Thank you, Don.
Next we're going to get our next power-up, and that's going to open up a lot. It is the Super Smash.
Oh.
Yeah.
No way.
They're gonna put him in!
It could have happened.
I was pulling for it.
I was pulling for it. I didn't die back there. There is something that happens back there that we call zebra skip. Thankfully it didn't happen. I loved this level as a kid. There's like, you send the light for the lighthouse up here, and you have to go catch up to it and break it at the top. And there's something very satisfying about breaking the light to the lighthouse. But, yeah, this is why they call me Zebra, Destroyer of the Lighthouse.
Oh, okay. There's a little foreshadowing from one that was brought up last night.
Yeah.
Oh, this lighthouse is such a huge involved area. In this 3D Metroidvania world.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Like, lighthouses were always a fun place to put in a game for some reason.
You see how satisfying that was? I guess you guys didn't.
We will.
You
Yeah,
will
we
in a
will.
moment.
God, I love that caveman reference though.
Whoever put the cavemen there would have had to move the ice block into position, just hoping that Scooby would like come across it on his way up to the lighthouse.
There was a snack
Where is
gate back there to go into this door that is completely obsolete because we can just do this and get to the same area. Just a silly little oversight on their part.
That lighthouse break was very satisfying.
Thank you.
Sure, I'm glad that he's in there and we're out here.
Where's the caveman? Also, I want to remind you that this is like the professor's like abode. Like this whole property is his. There are just like skeletons and ghoulies in his basements.
Man.
Like regardless of who ends up being the culprit here, this is his home.
Yeah, that doesn't look good for old Prof there.
He also deserves to face the music too, regardless of what happened.
Prof has skeletons in his closet. Probably literally.
We're coming across Shaggy here. He's in a bit of an hour jail. We're gonna leave him.
Oh no.
Oh no, we're gonna leave him?
Save him.
We're gonna leave him to rot.
No! Oh my god!
He'll figure it out.
If he's hungry, you're hungry. Break him out of jail.
This level here is creepy crawlies in the hallways. Does not really rhyme, but hey. This is like the hub for the rest of the game. We're gonna come back here like 3 times.
Oh, okay. This is like the red soil Brinstar of this run.
Yep.
Where I'm going.
Oh, was that a sheet ghost?
That was the sheet ghost.
Oh
Just
man, they're
classic
everywhere.
Ghoul.
Classic
He's
ghoul.
invincible. You can't kill him.
Wow.
We're gonna go back to the hedge maze, get some stuff we missed.
That was me stabbing Snack, holding the blade, knowing I'll take more damage.
So now we can get, now that we have the helmet, we can get this Wolfman, or Man-Wolf token.
Yo, Man Wolf. All we gotta do is have him look at Krillin.
Yeah. The witch taking a nap up there, the witch is sleeping.
Oh,
We
that's
don't
cute.
want to bother her.
Let her sleep.
Anybody have any thoughts about who did it?
Well, I don't, because we didn't really hear the cutscene. I don't really feel like I've got a good grasp on the plot, but I'm feeling like it's either brunette Daphne or Don Knotts.
I think it's definitely Daphne's cousin or whatever.
Yeah, that's sort of the like. There's only been like 2 characters introduced. I feel like so.
I mean, it could be one of the gang.
Oh, whew.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
It's always possible.
If it turns out that one of the gang did it in Scooby-Doo Night of 100 Frights, this is a 10.
Hey, don't count it out.
Man, that'd be the ultimate twist.
Maybe Daphne did it to try to like, you know, pull one over on her cousin.
Okay.
Maybe make herself look better in front of the family.
Yeah.
Or maybe she just wanted it to be a fun challenge for them to do.
An old like family grudge.
Yeah. Sort of bit of a Blakeler's grudge.
Alright, you try.
Sort of
A Blakely's beef.
a
Alright guys, we got a new donation coming in. $25 from Norville Shaggy Rogers.
Yo.
Am I glad he's frozen in there and that we're out here and that he's the sheriff and that we're frozen out here and that we're in there and I just remembered we're out here. What I want to know is where's the caveman?
Where's the cave?
Where's the caveman?
That's another. Oh, go ahead.
Thank you, Shaggy Rogers. Sorry.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say that's another interesting like segue. Who do we like from the gang?
Oh, that's a great question.
Shaggy.
I feel like, honestly, in the spirit of Zebra, it would be best to ask him to tier the gang.
Oh,
Or put them in order, at least.
Ooh,
I like
okay.
that.
Shaggy and Scooby S.
Yeah.
Agree. I feel like I know your other S, but maybe I'm wrong.
You think so?
I think
I don't
so.
really have another S. I think
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
I'm gonna put. I got 2 A's and a B.
Okay.
How would I order them? I think Fred's next,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's who I thought the other S was gonna be.
and then I'm gonna pick Daphne.
Okay.
I'm not a big Velma
Okay.
guy.
I am not either. Actually.
I think mine would be pretty similar to that. It would be Shaggy number 1, then Scooby, then Fred, Velma, Daphne. But Velma and Daphne are pretty close.
Velma's good in OG, and then like every other series, I don't like her. Where it's
I feel like
kind of the
I feel like
reverse
it's
with
harder
Daphne.
to get right, kind of.
I feel like Daphne's boring in the original, but in every other series, she's better. This is an auto-scroller, so if any donations do come in, just go right ahead. Scooby has to run. Scooby is in... If you haven't noticed yet, Scooby's in very real danger in this game. There are just, like, some terrible things happening. Here he has to escape this flood.
He seems like more like just the world around him is gonna harm him more than just the fright.
The ghouls are nothing. There's actual, like, hazards around him at all times.
At one point he fell from the top of the lighthouse. I mean, it seemed like that was intended, but still, that was very dangerous for him.
For sure.
Yeah. K-Man says Velma's required to push the plot forward with the other 4 of the real characters. And Will, which Will said Velma is the Naoto.
Velma's the plot device character. But she has her fans, right? Like, some people are like Velma diehards.
Oh, there are
Yeah,
Velma
I thought
diehards.
she, like, informed a generation almost in some way.
But I mean, to be fair, I also think that instance is different because Naoto also actually is a character. And unlike Velma, is the best character. Or that thing. But yeah, I don't know. I've just never been a Velma fan either.
I never met a Velma fan I could trust.
This is optional, but I'm gonna take it. It's the Super Sonic Smash, or the Super Mega Man X Smash,
Oh.
as one might call it.
Yo.
And now we're just in the graveyard. We're in the crypt. And we're going to make our way to the first boss, which is actually the second boss.
I definitely.
No, go ahead. It's all good.
I was just gonna say, I definitely said I've never been a Velma fan. I didn't say I hadn't met one, but I think maybe I didn't come across that clearly.
Never once.
Also, what Small said was pretty cursed.
What?
No.
Scrappy is the Nanako of the series.
If anything, Scrappy's the Adachi. Scrappy is not good. Never seen a good iteration of him.
How do we feel about like Scooby-Dumb? Or, like,
Scooby-Dumb is...
No.
I don't know anything about him.
like Scooby-Dumb's a little dire.
I've never...
Scooby-Dumb is dire.
What's he from? Which Scooby series?
That was like,
From like 13 Ghosts or whatever.
no, it was like, it was just like, still like old Scooby, but it was like after Where Are You? Like they were like, here's the other, like, here's more Scooby episodes. But it also wasn't like Scooby, like, movies or whatever, when they met all the celebrities. That was like, I think when, like, the Gator Ghoul showed up. And, like, that tar monster.
I know nothing about Scooby-Doo and the 13 Ghosts. I've just heard it exists.
With red shirt Shaggy.
Yeah, right?
All I really know about it is that there was a meme that went around. I think it was like earlier this year where it was just red shirt Shaggy holding a gun. Like, I guess there's just an episode where he brandishes a weapon.
Yeah.
Like he brandishes a firearm at someone.
I think that was in, like, the Boo Brothers movie.
Oh, maybe that.
Oh,
was
the
it.
Boo Brothers.
But
Yeah,
the
that's a-
Brew Brothers movie, I think, takes place within the 13 Ghosts, like, canon.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it maybe does. It's like
I
around
think those are, like, the first like actual animated movies, even before like Zombie Island happened.
Right. Yeah, definitely.
Those movies, I don't like any of them. But
Yeah.
they do have the Hunch Bunch.
Yeah.
That was that
The
Scooby-Doo Ghoul School?
Hunch Bunch was the reluctant werewolf.
Yeah. Which is just a long setup to be a wacky racist movie, kind of.
A ridiculous movie, honestly.
For the Hanna-Barbera MCU.
I feel like as a kid, Ghoul School is like a little formative for a lot of people, maybe.
Oh yeah, some people, similarly to Velma, I feel like Ghoul School, like, you know.
Like, informed the generation.
OKKO definitely had an episode where like the girls from that were like grown up, and I feel like they were just like, here's a little treat for y'all kids who grew up with that movie.
We're
They're
like
adults
30 now.
Yeah.
Here comes the first boss. Does anyone know what it is? There's been a little foreshadowing.
Huh.
That's interesting.
New donation coming in. $5 from Gengar, who says, I want to say hi to Scissor.
Thank you, Gengar.
Thank you, Gengar.
I'm almost there.
Alright, this boss is RNG. Oh, some of the bosses are RNG. Kind of stinks.
That's a shame.
We'll figure it out, though, we always do. And for beating this guy, we're gonna get a really good power-up. Oh, Daphne, you let me down! Alright, you're going in B.
Oh, Daphne Steiner.
No.
Oh, it's
Oh, Daphne Steiner!
It's the chained ghost.
It's the green ghost.
Oh, okay. I recognize what this guy looked like, but I did not remember what his name was.
Very uninspired name, I will say.
He's kind of raw, though.
He is very raw. I wish he had a cooler name.
He looks cool. I feel like the name is half of the appeal for a Scooby-Doo monster.
Yeah.
If they don't have a good name, it's like...
That's like part of what makes the Creeper so good, is that he's
Yeah.
called the Creeper.
Good job, Scooby.
And also
That's
he just
gravity
got
to the name.
Yeah.
Like the Creeper.
Alright, we got the umbrella, which is the last, like, major power-up
Okay.
that we need. Now everything is pretty much opened up. So,
What's
we're in go mode, I guess.
Yo. Was the Green Ghost guy from that episode where like they're supposed to stay in that castle so Scooby-Doo can get that inheritance or whatever?
yeah, his cousin, like... his cousin, like, Gomer or whatever.
I think it was just because he saved the guy or something.
Maybe.
But like all the other people staying there were like relatives of the guy.
I always interpreted it as a kid as them being Scooby's relatives.
I think I did too, and then like I saw the episode again like later, and I was like, oh okay, it's just because he saved the guy.
I was like, how does this work?
Yeah.
It's funny that way. I'm gonna pretend it's that. I think a couple of those cousins are in this house, like pictures of them.
That's funny.
There are portraits scattered about this house. This is technically the first area, but you know we have to put it in. There's a couple shortcuts in the middle that you need the umbrella for that are intended for just going around more easily later. But that's just how we're gonna get around. This I found as a kid, and I was very proud to see that it's just in the run.
Yo.
Yes.
You just like the floor is lava, the oven kind of. You just don't want to touch the oven, but jump like right on top of it and grab the key, and then use your double jump to not touch the oven at the very end.
The guy's name was Colonel Sanders? Is that real?
What?
Someone in chat said the guy from that episode was named Colonel Sanders.
Sure.
That would be hilarious. What do we think of live action Scooby? Like those movies?
The movies.
I
love 'em.
definitely had the first one on DVD. I think it was DVD. It would have been that time. We also had the Scooby-Doo the movie soundtrack OST on
Yo.
CD that we would play in the car on the way to school sometimes. So I remember all the songs that were on the Scooby-Doo movie.
That's funny.
But it's all right.
I think I really appreciate the casting of that movie.
Oh, for sure.
They have fun with it for sure. It's
Yeah.
definitely one of the better like movies like that of like adapting like an old cartoon.
It had
And then I
Mr.
think-
Bean in it.
It did have Mr. Bean. I guess I don't want to spoil the movie, but
It's just an actor.
sure he was featured prominently. And then the second one I feel like was more like they were more ambitious. They leaned more into like being Scooby-Doo, but also I don't remember that one as well. I was a little older when that one came out.
I actually saw that movie in the theater.
I saw them both in the
I
theaters.
saw the second
okay.
one in theaters.
The second one definitely has. I think Coolsville sucks.
I love that. It's my favorite scene from the movie.
Yeah, everyone remembers that.
I reference it constantly. It also has that one Velma scene, which I don't like to remember.
Yeah, with Seth Green, the Velma love interest.
That definitely happened in that movie.
I don't know why we keep saying. I feel like that was very formative for a lot of people.
Scooby-Doo in general.
The Velma Monsters Unleashed scene, where she's going on a date with Seth Green, probably pretty formative for some folks.
So real quick, this is like the biggest skip in the game and also pretty much the hardest. So when we get past this, I think we're golden. Hopefully don't spend like 10 years on it.
This guy thinks Coolsville sucks. We've got another donation.
Sure.
Ooh.
K-Man donated $10.
Oh, okay.
He says, and I quote, "I want to rest easy to lie still in my bed, but Zebra refuses to acknowledge Shaggy Head. I've paid my dues, I've paid my fees, Steiner won't enable Jinky's please. Zach, Taryn, you'll help me, won't you? Get Zebra to recognize Daphne Concha."
Oh my god!
If Daphne Concha was real, I would be using that all the time.
It is deranged.
Okay, man, this is so insane.
Daphne Concha. This trick is called Black Knight Skip, but we're not skipping it. We're just coming in the back door.
Alright, well, I hope you get good luck with Aether.
Never mind. What if Scooby fought the Black Knight?
Scooby in this game seems like he's got the ups to pull off an Aether. Like if he had the is it the Ragnell? Is that what it's called?
Yeah,
If he had the Ragnell, he could do one. I think.
that's what Scooby would call it
We
anyway.
would call it
Ragnell, it's perfect for him.
We'd call it the Raggy. Yo, hold on. This is the villain.
Ah, the infamous Scooby-Doo.
can't
Allow
wait to
me
see
to
what it's gonna be.
introduce myself. I am the Mastermind.
Voiced by Tim Curry.
I was just about to say this is the Tim Curry appearance, right? They just got him in.
They put him in.
They put him in. Oh, this guy. Is this a new guy, or is this guy already from
This
Scooby?
guy's made up.
Okay.
He's OC for this one.
Interesting.
This is also an RNG boss, and maybe the most cruel one. This is one I could have totally skipped, so this is your donation incentive. At work here. We could have just left Velma to rot, just like Shaggy. But
We gotta save it for the fans.
okay, that was a really good Black Knight.
I love that.
Yeah, he could have been a huge time waster, but no. And we're here to save Velma. Velma.
Roma.
My voice cracked while I was doing that.
So Zebra, I think that there's something that you need to acknowledge. Just
What?
for the people in the chat who may have not caught on yet, but you actually are in a cosplay today, right?
A bit.
You're definitely meant to invoke the image of a certain character.
Yeah, I mean, I'm wearing a pink shirt, popped open, white shirt under,
White undershirt.
pair of jeans that you can't see, but they're definitely there.
If there was a fire axe available,
Yeah, I have a sister.
likely that would be sitting in the back there next to the lava lamp.
For sure.
Just a little something for you guys out there.
Just felt. I went to bed, Eric, and I woke up feeling like a 10.
It's honestly inspiring.
This is how we
Just
bounce
goes to
back
show.
from our low points.
Yeah, you can go to some days you go to bed feeling like an Eric, but you always have the choice to wake up a Carlos.
Absolutely. There's like a cutscene here that I didn't even know existed, or I didn't remember existed until practicing yesterday, where okay, good. I accidentally triggered it and was like, oh, I guess I have to skip this, which I did, so I'm fine. The other day in a practice run, so you guys know from watching Michael that my controller does this weird thing a lot where it'll just like randomly go back and left. The other day in a practice run, it happened right as I came through that door, and I accidentally walked into a snack gate and spent like 300 Scooby snacks, which
Ooh.
I did clean up by the end, but man, I had to go out of my way.
That is rough.
Right there, we just went in, and Shaggy was there. And normally, he would help us open this secret passage. Because we entered the room from the back, it did trigger. Oh god, glitch! This is the music glitch. Oh, it's gone. It's gone. We just exit the room and re-enter, and the door's open again because it thinks that we cleared the room.
We have $10 coming in from, excuse me if I pronounce this wrong, it looks like Kaboom Ek, Kaboom EK. I think Goulsville sucks.
Oh.
Wow.
Wow. Oh, wow.
Interesting.
How could ya do it?
We're almost done in the mansion here. Just need one more, Actually, no, that was it. We'll just do this, one more clip here, one more void warp. There we go.
Haunted mansions being a theme of Zebra's runs this marathon.
Every good Metroidvania needs like a spooky library, or you know, all the Castlevanias have them.
Mm-hmm. It's definitely more of a Castlevania than a Metroid, I think.
Yeah.
But it's definitely a Castlevania. Alright, we're going to the wharf now, the fishing level.
Scooby-Doo just jumps up through like a crease in the wall and dives into the void. Look at how immersive this map is, too.
This game's sick.
I wanted to point out the little... I now understand that it's a big sandwich that you're, like, collecting, like, to get your health.
Yeah.
For the longest time watching this, I thought it was, like, a bundle of dynamite or something.
Me too!
I was like, what is Scooby, like, getting there? But now I see it's... You know, it's a big stack of meat and a big stack of bread pushed together like a deck of cards.
How did I also think dynamite?
It's just like a, you know, because the aesthetic of the game is so like immersively bleak, I think.
Yeah.
Is like that. I didn't really get that it was a big sandwich until then.
That's a fun little skip there. We jump over the back of the ship that you're not even supposed to stand on. You can just barely jump over it to get to the door. And then this screen is just a bunch of trampolines for us. A fun time for us, honestly. But we're gonna skip most of it.
Oh. Not everything that's fun for us is good for the time.
Yeah, it's like, you know, moderation. I would say so far, this run is good. I'm past the part I was scared of. This is like the last... No, that's not even true. This is pretty big, but it's not too hard. Alright, I died.
Oh no.
Alright, backup strats, go.
See K-Man pointing out the studio audience laughter.
Oh, iconic. Great part of the game. Every game should have
Really
it.
true to the Scooby, you know, the Scooby spirit.
What did we have we watched what's that? Scooby-Doo Mystery Incorporated.
Is that the newest Scooby?
I didn't
No,
watch
but
it.
it's a recent one.
Okay. I feel like that's the one people kind of like, right? Like got
Yeah.
popular on like Tumblr or something for a little bit.
It was like popular like for, I guess, being a Scooby-Doo show with like a more overarching plot.
Yeah,
kind
it's like
of.
Scooby with a story arc.
I did not
Yeah.
watch that one.
I mean I haven't like I didn't like seriously watch it, but I mean I just have seen episodes, and I don't know, I guess I see what people like about it, but also I think there's like a lot of it feels like it takes itself way too serious sometimes.
I do kind of... I mean, I probably never will, but I did want to check it out at one point. It did look like interesting. Alright, normally in like the... you know, like world record route or whatever, Redbeard, the boss coming out, would be optional, like we wouldn't have to go to him. In my route, I need the power up he gives because I'm not good enough for the skip that like skips it yet. So he is part of the route, but you know, well, part of your incentive. He would be here anyway.
I'm hoping that the crashed ocean liners that you jumped across to get to this part of the game were not crashed as a result of you destroying the lighthouse.
Oh, well, that's a great thought.
Oh,
And no comment.
okay. Well, hopefully they were piloted by ghouls then.
I think the ghouls were piloting them.
I think the
Definitely.
ghouls had this fleet of ocean liners that they were trying to, you know, bring into the harbor.
This screen is very awkward, but we made it.
This is kind of giving me Mario Galaxy vibes.
Like the platforming, or
Yeah, you know, just in general, kind of.
okay.
Choices have consequences. Shaggy will remember this.
Oh, he will. We've abandoned Shaggy
we
multiple
left
times.
him in the crypt.
Oh, it's not over.
Oh no.
We left him in a dastardly dungeon.
Maybe Shaggy's the bad guy.
Oh no.
No comment.
Oh, oh no.
Yes.
I'm just saying, you don't think I would save my favorite guy if he was good?
Oh. Wait a minute.
This is a pretty cool skip here. So I'm kind of glad I have to do Redbeard, because I want to show this off. We wouldn't have to come here otherwise. I have to be very careful not to soft lock, though.
Ooh, yeah.
We got this.
any donations?
Guess not. Okay.
Part's usually not the hard part.
Kind of like Kingdom Hearts.
What's up?
Sup, dude? You know,
Kingdom Hearts.
this is kind of like Kingdom Hearts.
How?
I mean, you know,
Yeah.
you're on a ship,
Okay.
like when you fight Captain Hook,
Oh, okay.
right?
Captain Hook. Yeah, from Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
What is happening? You guys like the Scooby jump sound effect?
I love it.
Pretty good.
It's very loud.
It's obnoxious.
It sure
very in
was
your
a
face.
choice they made.
Here we go.
Alright.
This is getting wacky and zany. This is still saving time.
Wow.
Not the trick I thought I would mess up on.
If anyone watching in the chat feels the need to send Zebra energy, just make sure that you do it through the vehicle of a hilarious rhyming poem of sorts. Make sure if you need to give Zebra a message of support that you make it a weird poem thing like Kangaroo did.
It's truly an art.
Did you see Scooby's shadow on the wall here? That means we're inside the wall.
K-Man is truly the artist of our generation.
It's true.
He's
One of-
he's
one of a
definitely
kind.
he's a mind. He's a great mind.
There we go.
Alright.
Nice.
We just want to scale this ship that you're not supposed to be on at all, but it's fully like solid, which is really cool. I always love
That's
that
good.
kind of stuff. And once again, we're gonna enter a boss from the exit.
Reminds me of this ship reminds me of game I only like played like an hour of, but like the beginning sticks out to me for some reason. Castlevania Legacy of Darkness.
Yo.
Hey, see if you can get me
Raw.
down, Scoop.
There he is, Freddy.
The fella.
Didn't seem like a very good game when I played it.
Oh no, awful game.
So here we actually save and leave, and then come back in, because we're stuck back there with Freddy. There is a Freddy clip, but
Wow.
it's difficult and not worth the time. So now we're fighting Redbeard, who is not RNG, he's just on a timer. There's not really anything we can do to speed it up.
I just have to interject to say that Redbeard was.
Redbeard was what?
It cut out for a sec.
Oh, it was my favorite. The best
Oh.
one. I love Redbeard.
He is
Yeah,
pretty
he's
cool.
sick. The goal of this boss is to get him to own himself,
Oh, okay.
so it's pretty cool.
To get him to maul.
Pretty much. You just let the waves of ghoulies fly by, and then you just kill the other ghoulies, Long John Silver, or whatever.
Yeah.
Don't actually know him. I don't know what episode he's from.
In this one, like, the phantoms are just teaming up.
They're just
There's
doing like a ghoulish dance kind of.
There's 3 distinct ghouls in this boss fight, in this one boss fight alone. The chat is loving this song.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nice.
it's sour pleasing.
The boss themes are good. The final boss theme is great. Thank you for donating to not skip the boss.
Glad we got the incentive met then.
Maybe. You know what? I think I'm gonna throw my guess for who the villain is.
Okay.
I bet it is Aunt Jebediah.
Aunt Jebediah. Don Knotts was in that too.
Oh yeah.
He must be a big Scooby fan because he was like a guest in some episodes too, I think. Alright, he owned himself. Alright, let's
My
see
glasses. I can't see without my glasses. My glasses. I can't be seen without my glasses.
Thanks, Scoob.
Jinkies. Isn't that a breakfast cereal or something? Yo, Freddy kind of like a Carlos type dude.
Freddy has humongous Carlos energy.
Speaking of Carlos, we're gonna have Scooby commit like an act of God coming up. He walked on water earlier.
Oh,
Now he's going to walk through fire.
raw.
It's wild.
I could definitely easily see Carlos saying like, "There's the treasure."
Where's the treasure?
That close with Fred.
His face is haunting.
Thanks, Scoop. This is a pointless cutscene. It's the most pointless cutscene in the game, with Shaggy just getting owned. And then it immediately happens again in game, so I don't know why there is a cutscene. Seems like an oversight if you ask me. This is the one time we maybe save Shaggy, I'll give him that.
Oh, okay.
I'll give him that. I'll give him this one. But we like leave him here, so like he has to stay there to keep the door open.
How did he get out of the crypt?
Great question. I think he's behind it. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah,
Okay.
the evidence is stacking up.
Seems so.
Get
We
a
can't rule
prediction
out.
going.
We can't rule out Aunt Jebediah.
Jebediah could be the one. Somebody exclamation poll or something. Slash poll.
Question mark poll.
Who did it? Pixel?
Donate with your guesses.
Donate with your spiciest guess. It could be anyone.
It could
Oh,
be.
that's perfect.
It really could. This game's doesn't have to be like part of the canon. They can do whatever they want.
I mean, it is.
Oh yeah, well it,
I mean, it's
definitely is
100%
canon.
canon.
But
This will have great lasting consequences on the Scooby-Doo like lore as a whole.
I love this. I love when you're low health, the sad Scooby portrait that pops up.
Poor guy.
He looks so like disappointed.
We've got a new donation coming in from Nitram.
Yo.
Donated $10. Okay, gang, let's split up. Daphne, Velma, and I will search for Old Man Jenkins, while Shaggy and Scooby look for the flayed corpse of God.
Jesus.
Oh my god. Yo, thanks, Nitro.
Thanks, Nitro.
So this
Oh, yeah,
level
there's
is
the
called.
space coupe.
This level's called "Who's Yelling in the Cellar," or as I like to call it, "Who's Talking." Who's Talking Part 2. Alright, that was pretty good. We're pretty much an end game now. There's just a couple... There's a token I have to grab here, and then we start moving to the... Making our way to the final boss.
Alright.
A little bit of cleanup in the Metroidvania.
Yeah.
Yeah, always an important part.
Closing
It's
time.
true.
All right, Zebra, this one's for you.
Alright.
We've got a donation of $10 from Carlos Scooby-Doo. Hey,
Okay.
Re-Rug. It's Re-Rug. Re-Rug. I love my little sister very much. Reach right side of my life. Let me will you something, Rupai. Ray Rat. Re-Rug. Wow. Oh my god.
Thank you, Carlos Scooby-Doo.
I haven't understood anything that's been said, and I think that's the perfect way to have to read it.
And we just got $10 from an army officer. I know who the culprit is. Sorry to spoil it for everyone, but it's obviously Red Herring.
Yo!
Oh, right.
The homie. Of course.
Alright, that was the last time we go to Creepy Crawlies. Shaggy?
Okay.
No longer in jail here. What's up with that?
Oh, interesting.
Just saying he can move freely through the mansion.
Shaggy truly went from our jail to our son.
Yeah. Alright, this is the last level. But it is full of little tricks. Spooky stuff going on in here. The whole floor is electrified. Once again, Scooby in very real danger. If you read this, this magnifying glass is going to tell us. Be careful, Scooby. The floor looks dangerous and electrified.
No.
He'll be fine, I'm sure.
Okay.
Oops. Well, he died.
Oh no.
Poor Scoob.
Scoob, no!
He trusted me with his
God.
life.
Jeez. Oh, what a downer.
Runs over. Actually, not the best at this jump. Never really truly figured out how to do it. Just kind of felt my way around.
Yeah,
So I don't
you
have
just
a
used your
much-
Steiner's heart.
Well, yeah, that's the name of the game. Whoops, I think I had it, but...
What am I hearing? Is that some kind of weird bird or something?
There we go.
Oh,
What was that?
I'm hearing like some kind of weird bird. I think it's on my end though.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the electricity in this. It's just obnoxious.
Oh, maybe that's it.
I was going like...
I think it might be.
Alright, this jump is a little tricky because you can't really see where you are. There is a semi-consistent way to go about it. This is what I was practicing last night while listening to the D&D block, which was really good.
the D&D block was so fun.
It was so
I'm sad.
fun.
I'm sad I had to miss like half of it.
Yeah, I was there for about the first half, and then I just kind of fell asleep while I had it on. But not because it wasn't good, I just was exhausted.
Yeah. We were up all day.
Yeah, I got up at the beginning of the marathon.
Who's Kano's guy?
Oh.
Charlie. We'll see him in a sec, I guess.
Yo.
Yo. Oh yeah.
From the carnival.
From the OP.
Yeah, from the OP.
Scooby-Doo OP fighting giants. Not even the name of that song.
I don't know if I really remember Scooby-Doo being particularly big in like the AMV scene.
Who knows? Maybe.
Some series were, but I'm not like, you know, like Ben 10 was pretty popular. Some
yeah.
things were, but not Scooby, not so much.
Scooby-Doo OP, pursuing my true self.
So assuming I did everything right and didn't forget something, this is the last monster token. And now we're just gonna go swoosh over to the final boss.
Oh, now I'm hearing the electric bird. K-Man's
Should've
right. I
stopped
think it's
by now.
Chidori. I think it's 1,000 birds.
Oh, you think Chidori?
K-Man in the chat said maybe Taryn's hearing the Chidori.
Chidori!
Chidori.
1,000 birds.
Something happens
Something
when
happened.
Lee drinks an elixir.
Cool. That was pretty much the last tough jump in the game.
Alright.
Nice.
2 screens left and final boss. So Shaggy, very much in the most danger he's ever been so far.
So he would have us believe, at least.
Yeah, well, we're gonna leave him because we don't trust him.
Okay.
He can get
Good,
eaten by
good.
the sharks, who cares? I'm
Leave it
sure
to
he'll be
Night of-
fine.
Leave it to Night of 100 Frights to drive the wedge between the bond of Shaggy and Scooby. Their unbreakable friendship, normally.
Dang. You hate to see that.
Here's the last screen. I
Oh,
wonder,
man.
we're gonna see here that all the gang made it.
Randy!
We've got another donation,
Hey, Scoob!
and I've got a feeling I'm gonna hate myself in a second, but here goes nothing.
Hey, pal! What am I?
We've got $10 from Scoopskate to
Hop liver!
Oh, no.
God.
Careful,
Right,
Scoop.
Rim.
That bag is
Ruski, Ruchia.
Rashid.
My God, I'm already.
Come on,
Right,
Scooby,
Rim.
do it.
Rot, Reefs. Ran right, rope,
And I've got a
Rickety,
plan.
right, anything.
Okay, here I go.
Right, have, risk, reef. Because right, real, rake, reality. I'm going to restore right, Rumba. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. Thank you for the donation.
Good job, Scooby.
It
But
made
why
no
would
sense to
anybody
anybody
use
who
this
heard
much
it, I'm
acid
sure.
anyway?
But thank you.
Acid in those
Hey,
bottles.
thanks.
I definitely caught Scoopskate Ruchiha wanting to restore his clan, and I feel like
Yeah.
that was enough. That was good enough.
So once again, Scooby having traversed just horrible acid,
No. No.
but he's fine. Normally we would skip the phase 1 of this boss, but you know, we're not gonna. Because you guys are great.
Ah, yes. Soon it will all be
Yes.
mine.
Our
My
yes.
brilliant plan is working perfectly.
Which
All
reminds
that
me of
remains
Creepy
is-
Castle.
What?
Yeah,
Impossible.
this is kind of like DK64, honestly. Another very ambitious open world Metroidvania
I don't
game,
know.
Well,
I would say.
Yeah,
here,
that's accurate.
as well as all 9 of your lives.
I think that's cats. I'm not a cat.
He's so funny. He's not a cat. Yo, the gang. Shaggy's here. Maybe he didn't do it.
Oh shoot!
Whoa.
But then again,
How's he doing?
everyone's
Is this a genjutsu?
everybody's here. So like, was it one of them? Last chance to get your guesses in.
Oh yeah, get those donation guesses in.
The song's a banger, by the way. Final boss is just kind of a mob fight.
Okay.
Yeah, so we were fighting some Michael the robot or whatever his name.
Fighting Michael!
Space Kook. Michael! I feel like the game wants us to think it's Daphne's cousin, but I feel like it could be Don Knotts.
We'll see shortly.
He
Time is
seems
gonna
to
be...
know what was going on.
Time will be coming up when he gets electrocuted. I'll call it. And then we'll watch the final cutscene and see who did it. We should have enough time for that with another live.
Whoa.
Oh my god. What? I thought the gang was gonna assault that ghost.
I think the gang went through the zero time dilemma transporter right there.
Alright, time.
Alright.
Alright, let's see who did it.
Who could it be? We're gonna be a little bit behind, but I don't want to, you know.
I won't
don't
say
let that
anything.
rule. Don't let that rule the surprise for the audience or ruin the surprise.
I'll wait for your reaction.
Look, gang, there he is.
Somehow we're back here.
Now it's time to get to the bottom of this mystery. Come on, gang, let's see who the mastermind really is.
Wait, Fred.
Oh my
Like,
God, is he
I
gonna get
think I know
crushed?
who this guy
Oh
really
my
is.
God.
It's that
Oh,
spooky
jeez.
groundskeeper, right?
Just blood sprays out of
Yeah,
there.
that's right. Blame
Hold
the
up.
spooky
One sec.
groundskeeper. It's always the spooky groundskeeper. What do you people have against groundskeepers? Huh, some detectives. Why don't you just say the butler did it? But no, it's always got to be the groundskeeper, don't it? Anytime some ghost scares somebody off a
Oh
well,
my god, it wasn't.
it's just
Who could it
got to
be?
The groundskeeper. Like we couldn't just put up a sign that says "Keep off the grass."
What a ham.
Nah, I'll just get myself a big old rubber monster suit.
As I was saying, let's see who the mastermind really is.
It's Professor Alexander Graham.
Oh, me? Oh, my.
Uncle Alexander? I don't believe it.
He's just
I
mugging
do
the
it all
camera
the
this whole
time.
time.
Something just doesn't add up. If you ask me, someone's playing a nasty trick. A trick of the light.
The Naruto of the group.
Oh man.
Oh my God! It was the professor.
What's the prof?
That's why he had all those dead bodies in his home.
It's true.
He killed.
You guys are so behind.
Yeah, we're
I can't believe it was Dr.
That
Tongue.
Holly was just another hologram. The real Holly has been the mastermind the entire time. Think about the clues.
Remember how Holly said she followed all of our cases? Only she'd know enough about our old foes to program holograms of them.
Oh, Daphne's cousin was never real. Oh, no,
Daphne's
that-
cousin was an illusion.
By setting up a
She was an
hologram of
energy
herself with
being.
mastermind powers, she'd have
No.
to be terrified.
But what I
She
don't
might have
get
been a
is how
gray.
she got
She
the
might-
professor here. In a mastermind.
that simple. She used my patent-pending dressed for supper, suck you upper.
He said it.
I spent so much time in the lab that I built a device that could get
The dressed for supper, suck you upper.
that way.
Oh.
Be on time to pay the pizza delivery man.
At first, I thought she was just clipping through the game.
Yeah, this was just like a weird 6th-gen video game, but
They're ahead of us and switch places with her uncle.
Who she'd already stuffed up there.
It was very uncomfortable, let me tell you.
Like, and don't forget the most important clue of all. Hologram. Get it? Hologram. Hi, kill me.
He's so funny.
But why, Holly? Why go through all of this? You guys would have caught my uncle, and when he was sent to jail, I'd steal his super hologram invention and claim I came up with it myself.
Wow.
I would have made a fortune, too.
Oh, she's gonna say the
It was a
line.
good plan.
Yeah, and I would have gotten away with it, too, if not for you meddling kids and your pesky dog.
Huh?
She said the line.
Here, Professor, let me help you.
Oh, thank you, kids. I don't know how to repay you.
Well, all these vittles are a great start. Hey! Scooby-Dooby-Doo!
Got him. Wait, I never noticed. You'll see it in a sec. The professor's just like comforting Holly. Like she's not like a criminal who tried to incriminate him.
she's not even real, really.
Alright, that's Scooby-Doo Night of 100 Frights.
Yo.
I'm gonna maybe just mute the game just in case. It's a remix of the Scooby-Doo theme. I don't know if we'll get.
That's fair.
We're just gonna talk for the rest and sign off, I guess.
That was a good run.
Probably right. Yeah, it's about that time.
Scooby-Doo, I have another donation to read off for you.
Yes.
Ooh.
All right.
From Rai Rensei.
Oh.
Something happens when he rings a remixer, bro. Rupee wrist.
Yo.
Fantastic.
Perfect timing on that run, though, guys. We got a couple minutes left. Why don't you guys plug your stuff?
Yeah, you guys want to go first?
You go first, Nick.
All right. Well, I mean, for what at least is coming up in the rest of the marathon, I will be back here with Zebra also doing Family Feud tonight. And then I'm actually going to be joining Sizz16 overnight. I think Zebra's going to be on for some of that too, I think.
Maybe.
For co-coms. For the Kingdom Hearts 2 randomizer, which is also going to be a lot of fun. I do... I stream on Twitch at Snack Attack 8. You can check me out there. But that's all I really got.
I am King Kienzan. I am very much. I'm done with I'm done doing things for the marathon. This is my last thing, but I'll still be around. I'll be in chat to hang out with y'all. You can follow me on Twitter at King Kienzan if you don't mind me being like annoyingly opinionated about Nintendo games. Don't really stream, so that's all I have for you. All right, Zebra.
All right. Well, thanks for joining me, fellas.
You're welcome.
I'll be back, as Snack said, for Family Feud and potentially Kingdom Hearts. We haven't figured that out yet. For me, anyway. It's a big maybe. And I will be back tomorrow at 8 a.m. as well for Luigi's Mansion. Another spooky game. Terrifying, even. Yeah, and I stream at twitch.tv/ZebraGoombaTSG. That's my link, yeah? Yeah, that's it.
That's the one.
That's the one. And yeah, I'll be announcing tomorrow too. But yeah, thanks for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed. And I'll be chilling in chat after this.
Good run, Zebra.